What's up? Drop that fucking
Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Police Chase. Today we're kicking off a brand new series, when people messed with the wrong cops, where every dumb move instantly triggers justice mode. Alright, let's dive in. Orlando, Florida. On June 7th, 2025, around 3:30 p.m., Orange County deputies responded to 203 North Ortman Drive after receiving a 911 call from the mother of a schizophrenic man. Upon arrival, deputies spoke with Washington's father, who informed them that his son was inside a bedroom and armed with a knife. Deputies attempted to communicate with Washington for several minutes, urging him to come out peacefully.
Let's come out and talk to us, buddy. Got no trouble.
TJ, we just want to talk to you.
You just want to talk to me.
TJ, you come out and talk to us? TJ!
Suddenly, he burst from the room, charging at a deputy with the knife in hand. During the struggle, Washington grabbed at the deputy's firearm while swinging the blade, leaving the deputy with little choice but to fire his service weapon, striking Washington. Deputies immediately provided medical aid until paramedics arrived. Washington was transported to the hospital where he was pronounced deceased. The deputy involved was treated for head lacerations and is expected to make a full recovery.
Shit. County, shots fired, shots fired! Boulders, you okay? Boulders, you okay? Fuck!
On February 4th, 2021, east of Deming, New Mexico, drug dealer Omar Felix Cueva shot and killed New Mexico State Police Officer Darian Jarrett during a traffic stop before fleeing the scene.
336, if you haven't already, notify Texas.
Cueva led officers on a high-speed pursuit, pushing his vehicle to the limit. After veering onto the shoulder, one of the tires ripped free and flew off. Seeing an opportunity to end the chase, an officer executed a precise pit maneuver, sending the vehicle spinning to a stop.
He's trying to pit maneuver. He's been pit. All units slow down. He's been pit. Shots fired!
But the pursuit was not over. Armed and unwilling to surrender, Cueva opened fire on pursuing officers, triggering a deadly shootout. Officers returned fire, fatally wounding Cueva and bringing the manhunt to an end.
Why is it crossfire? Kick it! I got it! Secure!
After carjacking a GMC pickup in Leroy Township, the suspect led officers on a dangerous pursuit. Earlier, deputies in a Ford Crown Victoria had reported the driver speeding, weaving through traffic, and even traveling the wrong way on US 127 and Interstate 96.
Hey, also making forward, speeds at 45.
As the chase continued, the suspect blew through red lights and aggressively weaved through heavy traffic, putting countless motorists at risk. The vehicle was pushed so hard that one of its rear wheels eventually broke free and flew off.
County cars, update on your location. 65. Continuing through layout on 65, right city slow.
With the truck now missing a wheel, escape was becoming impossible. After a sudden steering correction, the driver lost control, crossed from the right side of the roadway into opposing lanes, and crashed into an innocent motorist. Officers quickly surrounded the wrecked vehicle and took the suspect into custody. Fortunately, the innocent driver was not seriously injured. The suspect was hurt in the crash and was transported to a hospital where he remains while awaiting trial. Do you think this pursuit should have been ended sooner, or were officers justified in continuing to track such a dangerous driver? On January 29th, 2021, a silver Mazda ran a red light at GA3 and Upper Woolsey Road, then fled when officers attempted a traffic stop, quickly escalating into a pursuit. The driver sped through Henry and Fayette counties, driving the wrong way, passing on double yellow lines, and reaching over 100 miles per hour, repeatedly endangering oncoming traffic and construction workers. The chase ended in Fayetteville after a pay-team maneuver caused a crash involving two other vehicles. The driver, Dominique Lamar Haynes, and a passenger were arrested, and suspected marijuana was recovered. On September 11th, 2025, at approximately 9:50 a.m., dispatch alerted me that the Sequoyah County Sheriff's Office and Roland Police Department were pursuing a suspect vehicle eastbound on Interstate 40 toward Arkansas in connection with a counterfeit money investigation.
Are the units blacked out, yes or no? Working on it.
The suspect, driving a newer model Jeep Wrangler, was traveling recklessly at speeds between 95 to 120 miles per hour, weaving through traffic. I positioned my patrol unit near the state line and attempted to deploy spike strips but missed the vehicle, later taking the lead and providing its license plate information to dispatch as the pursuit continued onto I-540 southbound. During a brief traffic clearing, I performed a tactical vehicle intervention, TVI, causing the Jeep to spin, strike the median barrier, roll onto its driver's side, and slide across lanes before coming to rest on the right lane. The suspect, later identified as Maurice A. Gonzalez from Georgia, crawled out from the passenger side and initially resisted following commands, a drive stun from my CEW secured compliance, and Gonzalez was handcuffed without further incident. EMS and a wrecker responded, and Gonzalez was transported to Mercy Hospital for minor injuries before being booked at the Crawford County Justice Center. An inventory of the Jeep revealed methamphetamine, marijuana, scales, a meth pipe, and a grinder. Gonzalez was charged with multiple offenses including fleeing, reckless driving, drug possession, driving on a suspended license, and lack of insurance. Video captured captures an exceptionally dangerous high-speed pursuit involving a Dodge Charger racing down the freeway at speeds reaching nearly 140 miles per hour, 225 kilometers per hour. For more than 10 minutes, the suspect drove with extreme recklessness, weaving through traffic and endangering everyone on the road. Officers were forced to maintain absolute focus and precision as they worked to contain a situation that could have turned deadly at any moment. To bring the chase to an end, police executed a controlled pit maneuver, striking the rear of the Charger and sending it spinning out of alignment. The vehicle finally came to a halt, but the situation took an unexpected turn. Instead of surrendering, the driver scrambled into the back seat in what appeared to be a bizarre and desperate attempt to confuse officers or evade responsibility entirely. Despite the suspect's unusual behavior, officers acted quickly and decisively. They surrounded the disabled vehicle, located the driver hiding in the back, and took him into custody without further incident. The video stands as a clear example of law enforcement's determination and the dangers they confront when stopping drivers who choose to flee at life-threatening speeds. On July 27th, a high-speed stop escalated into an officer-involved shooting after a man clocked at over 100 miles per hour refused to comply with state troopers' commands. Initially pulled over for speeding and suspected intoxication, the situation quickly deteriorated when the driver ignored repeated orders to exit the vehicle.
Wait. Get out of the car. Roll over right now.
Why?
Roll over. You're going to jail. Roll over. I'm going to pull the trigger.
Why?
Roll over. Roll over.
A struggle broke out, during which the suspect forcibly took the trooper's taser and kicked her multiple times.
Give me that taser now.
No. Esto me come.
The man, later confirmed to be heavily intoxicated, was treated for his injuries and now faces a series of charges. The trooper's use of force was reviewed and found to be legally justified. The Florida Highway Patrol was alerted to a stolen 2009 Cadillac sedan heading south on I-75 through Sumter County. Troopers attempted a traffic stop in Hernando County, but the driver fled, triggering a high-speed pursuit. The suspect exceeded 110 miles per hour, weaving through traffic and using the shoulder to pass vehicles. The chase continued across county lines into Pasco County.
Westbound. Over 52. 14 clear, right,
No problem, coming eastbound.
Let me see your goddamn hand! Let me see your fucking hand!
Troopers ended the pursuit with a PT maneuver near State Road 52. The driver was arrested and charged with grand theft auto, reckless driving, fleeing and eluding, drug possession, and driving on a suspended license.
Oh my god! My fucking...
Officer Dakota Bailey's patrol car tore through the night at speeds exceeding 190 kilometers per hour, locked in a relentless pursuit of a black sedan.
We're at 142, I'm coming up on 118. I go, time for TDI, past 118, coming up to Noah Bay. We're going to go overpass, speed's 120, passing on the inside shoulder. Okay, 90, I'm about to be parallel with y'all, I'll get on at the 119. 91 to 90, I'm third. 7. TDI, on this road, the Delroy top, TDI. Just getting back in it.
The chase cut through heavy traffic as the suspect weaved dangerously, ignoring all risks while trying to evade the tightening perimeter of Arkansas State Police.
101, passing on the shoulder. Speeds are 115 going under the Alco overpass. Station TDI right at Burlington. TDI at Burlington, roll over.
Don't fucking move! Don't fucking move!
The pursuit ended when a well-executed PT maneuver sent the sedan spinning into a concrete median in a burst of smoke. Officers swiftly moved in, overcame the suspect's resistance, and made the arrest, bringing the intense chase to a decisive and controlled end. The video opens with dashcam footage of a police vehicle traveling down the highway with hazard lights flashing, signaling the start of a patrol or pursuit. The dashcam captures the cruiser moving steadily through traffic, stopping at lights and weaving into tree-lined residential streets, maintaining focus on the unfolding operation.
I don't know if that's his house or he's just pulling the ticket. So, well, that's your next right. Keep going. First unit, you got it. So you're still right now, stick jack. Yep. Just move the other way. There you go.
Get your hands up!
Midway through the footage, a man on an orange and black motorcycle comes into view from a residential area. Wearing a helmet, the motorcyclist encounters an approaching officer, casually waves, then lies down on the ground without resistance. The officer quickly places him in handcuffs as another officer arrives at the scene to provide support, ensuring the situation is safely under control. The second officer removes the rider's helmet and assists in confirming his condition before bringing him back to his feet. With the man secured, the officers remain at the scene, conducting routine checks and processing the incident. The video closes with a sense of calm resolution, showing the transition from pursuit to safe apprehension.
That little bit of confusion there. I was just talking to the lead here, but you got it, yeah.
On March 7th, 2024, Georgia State Patrol troopers assisted Atlanta police in locating a stolen white Ford Fusion spotted near Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. Officers attempted a traffic stop for a window tint violation, but the driver fled.
All units hold 10-3, 10-33, unit 795, 1080, 20 eastbound. Okay, white Ford Fusion, 1095, we'll show day 20.
Right on the Virgin, right on the Virgin.
Clear right on Merton.
Coming up to 20.
The suspect sped through residential streets, ignored traffic controls, and entered I-20 eastbound. Troopers used coordinated petit maneuvers to disable the vehicle against a guardrail.
Clear eastbound, 20. Clear on pit.
Another pit.
Clear eastbound, 20. Clear on pit.
The driver, identified as Juwan Jackson, ran but was captured with K-9 and taser assistance. He was arrested on multiple felony charges and had active warrants. While patrolling northbound on Interstate 75 near the I-285 interchange, Trooper First Class Dawson, Unit 584, observed a silver Ford Focus traveling 88 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour zone. The vehicle weaved through traffic, made multiple lane changes without signaling, followed too closely, and displayed a dark license plate cover that obscured the tag. When Dawson attempted a traffic stop, the driver refused to comply and accelerated away. The pursuit ended when the suspect exited onto Georgia 166, made an improper high-speed lane change, and lost control of the vehicle. The car struck an embankment and overturned, coming to a rest.
1050 overturn, EMS please.
Clear 1050.
75 northbound, ramp to 166. Ramp to 166, I'm gonna shut it down.
When officers approached, the driver was found deceased from severe crash injuries. South Metro Towing later removed the vehicle. Police received a report of a Ford Fusion traveling at dangerously high speeds, exceeding 100 miles per hour and initiating a high-speed pursuit.
13, I'm in pursuit.
Officers quickly located the vehicle and engaged in a chase to bring the situation to a safe conclusion. A precision pit maneuver was executed, successfully disabling the car without incident.
We crashed out.
The driver, identified as Edward Dante Ray Hardy, was taken into custody at the scene. A subsequent search by a K9 unit uncovered a loaded handgun, cocaine, marijuana, a digital scale, and $378 in cash, evidence consistent with drug distribution. On August 19, 2024, in Clayton County, Georgia, Marquez Milner led police on a high-speed chase in a stolen Dodge Scat Pack. He reached 100 miles per hour and survived 5 pit maneuvers, nearly setting a state record.
Alright, I pitted it, we boxed it in, he got out. The back tire's done for him.
His run ended when he fled on foot into a thick briar patch, getting completely tangled in thorns. He was quickly caught. Officers also scratched and bleeding from the dense underbrush. Inside the car, police found a Glock and a strong smell of marijuana. After a quick hospital visit, Marquez was booked on multiple felony charges, his reckless stunt ending in failure and embarrassment.
Hey, welcome to Clayton County.
It's starting to take off.
On June 20th, 2024, I was notified of a stolen vehicle reported by Walmart in Pocahontas. Security footage identified the driver as Sarah E. Bates, born July 15th, 1988, who was allegedly under the influence of intoxicants. An off-duty Pocahontas police officer spotted the vehicle traveling south on US Highway 63 near Sedgwick, briefly pulling into the Sportsman Liquor Store in Greene County. The pursuit continued northbound at high speeds, reaching approximately 113 miles per hour in a 60 miles per hour zone. Due to the danger posed to other motorists, I performed a TVI forcing Bates's vehicle into a ditch along the east side of the roadway. She attempted to flee by accelerating out of the ditch, prompting me to block her vehicle with my push bumper. After repeated commands, Bates finally exited the vehicle.
TVI, we're in the ditch.
Sarah, show me your hands. Sarah! Sarah Bates, I know who you are. Show me your hands.
Jones Rob had one at gunpoint.
Bates was placed under arrest, read her Miranda rights, and transported to Lawrence County Jail for a DWI investigation. She displayed signs of impairment and was charged with driving on a suspended license, improper passing, running a red light, reckless driving, fleeing with substantial risk of death, and DWI drugs second. Pocahontas police also filed vehicle theft charges. No state property was damaged during the pursuit.
Get down on your knees. Face down, on the ground, lay down.
A red light. Hold on.
On May 31st, 2025, in Austin, Texas, body-worn camera footage captured officers attempting to stop a reported stolen vehicle. The driver, 18-year-old Devin Guevara, refused to comply and sped away, running red lights and crashing into another car before coming to a halt.
Green light. Research Service Road southbound in Georgia. 35 miles an hour. It's slowing down significantly. Alright, hey, be careful. 1050, 1050, 1050, 1050, 1050, 1050. Start EMS.
As officers approached, Guevara suddenly pulled a gun, forcing them to open fire to protect themselves. Wounded, he surrendered at the scene and was taken into custody.
Westbound, we have shots fired. All officers are okay. We have shots fired, shots taken.
All the way out! Keep moving, keep moving! Keep climbing out! Keep climbing out!
After receiving medical treatment, he was booked into the Travis County Jail, where he now faces multiple felony charges related to the chase, collision, and armed confrontation.
Do you have any EMS stage at the bus stop on Hardwood 83 for now?
Around 7:03 p.m., a red Pontiac Grand Prix was seen speeding along the shoulder of Interstate 55, bypassing backed-up traffic. An officer moved in to investigate the reckless driving.
Trooper Robert State Police, I stopped you for passing on the shoulder, my man. You got your driver's license?
I don't have a license. I was taking her to the hospital. She was feeling too good and woozy.
There's marijuana in the car?
No,
there's none. But you do me a favor, stick your tongue out. Okay. So where y'all coming from right now?
I was coming from the hotel.
From the hotel?
Yes, sir.
Do you smoke back at the hotel?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The unlicensed driver claimed he was rushing someone to the hospital, but gave unclear answers. A strong odor of marijuana heightened suspicion during the stop.
All right, ma'am. Here's what I ask you to do. Go ahead and jump off your telephone because I'm going to talk to you for just a second. Step out for me. Step right back here. All right, listen to me. I'm going to go ahead and place your purse up here. I'm going to tell you your rights, okay? You're not under arrest right now, but I want you to know your rights before I ask you any further questions, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one.
And my sister might have something in there as well.
Hey! Hey! Stop!
Suddenly, the female passenger jumped into the driver's seat and fled, triggering a high-speed pursuit. The chase ended when the car slammed into a box truck, tearing it apart. A revolver was found, and both occupants now face serious charges.
Female jumped in the car on me and took off. We're almost to the bridge. Unfortunately, she stopped in traffic. She may have wrecked. She did. She wrecked out. Unfortunately, it's normally 1016.
On the night of January 21st, 2022, at approximately 8:17 p.m., Atlanta police officers observed a silver Dodge Durango committing an illegal maneuver at the intersection of Interstate 75 North and Northside Drive. When officers attempted a traffic stop, the driver refused to comply and immediately accelerated, sparking a dangerous pursuit through city roadways. The Durango raced away at extremely high speeds, weaving recklessly through multiple lanes of traffic and nearly causing several collisions.
Field southbound. Field southbound.
As the chase neared the 17th Street exit, a Georgia State Patrol trooper executed a precision intervention maneuver, forcing the Durango to lose control and come to a stop.
Hey! Get your ass to the ground! Get off the fucking car! 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 Get off the ground!
The suspects inside were immediately ordered out of the vehicle and taken into custody without further incident. The driver received a medical evaluation at the scene before being transported to the Fulton County Jail to face multiple charges. On January 15, 2023, Arkansas police officers were conducting a routine patrol when they noticed a white vehicle suspiciously parked along the side of the road. As the officers approached to investigate, the driver suddenly hit the accelerator, launching into a brief but dramatic chase.
Stop at Warren Valley.
The vehicle sped off down the road, but before officers could close the gap, the suspect abandoned the car and took off running into the nearby woods. Determined not to let the suspect escape, the officers gave chase on foot through the wooded area. After about 15 minutes of navigating difficult terrain, they finally caught up to the fleeing individual. To their surprise, the suspect turned out to be an intoxicated woman who was not wearing any pants. Officers ensured she was not injured and quickly moved to de-escalate the situation.
Stop talking.
Fucking.
Stop. Stop.
I will fuck you. Cannot escape. Please.
Stop.
I can't.
I don't care. Turn around.
I'm drunk. You won't let me go to jail?
The woman was taken into custody without further resistance and is expected to face charges related to fleeing from police and driving under the influence.
Just say
On August 7th, 2021, at approximately 6:54 p.m., the Tallahassee Regional Communications Center alerted law enforcement to a white Toyota Corolla with Georgia license plates fleeing from the Leon County Sheriff's Office.
Bail out, bail out.
The vehicle, confirmed to be stolen, was also suspected to be involved in an armed robbery earlier that day in Tallahassee, Leon County, Florida. An officer quickly activated the emergency lights on his fully marked patrol vehicle and attempted a traffic stop. Despite this, the driver of the Corolla refused to pull over and continued fleeing at high speed, disregarding the officer's attempts to stop him. On January 21st, 2024, while patrolling near Mayflower, Arkansas, I was notified that Conway police were pursuing a black Toyota RAV4 traveling east. I activated my emergency equipment and moved to intercept the pursuit along State Highway 89 South. I soon became the primary unit as the suspect sped along narrow roads, ignored traffic controls, and crossed into oncoming lanes. Early TVI attempts were delayed due to traffic and safety concerns. In Cabot, traffic slowed enough to allow a successful TVI. The vehicle spun off the roadway and was disabled. The suspect fled briefly but was captured, and stolen property was recovered.
Yes, she was. Yes, she was. You right behind me? I was. Well, I was the officer who passed the secondary, and then Nate was the one right behind me. Every time I get over, he was. I mean, she was avoiding the mess out of it. She was working that thing.
Around 3:08 a.m. on November 23rd, 2023, officers traveling northbound on US 98 near 10th Street spotted a purple two-door sedan driving without taillights. When they attempted to pull the vehicle over for a traffic stop, the driver refused to comply, leading to a high-speed pursuit through the area. The chase came to a dramatic end when officers performed a precise pit maneuver, forcing the vehicle off the road and into a nearby residential lawn. The suspect quickly exited the car and tried to flee on foot, but officers pursued and apprehended the individual shortly after, bringing the incident to a safe resolution.